Today, critics of the ruling say churches and faith groups may be the first to feel the threat. Joining me now, Shannen Coffin, former DOJ Civil Division Assistant Deputy Attorney General and former counsel to Vice President Dick Cheney. Shannen, good to see you.
Hi, Megyn.
What exactly do you think is under threat? What institutions?
Oh, I think all religious institutions that disagree as a matter of sort of fundamental faith tenets.
Not churches themselves.
Well, no, I think churches have I don't think we're going to be seeing this overnight. I think there will be incrementalism here. But I think schools, churches, charities, all of those are probably under threat. And it's an alarm that was sounded by the Chief Justice and Justice Alito in the dissent in these cases.
Well, they asked the Solicitor General about it during our oral argument, the administration's lawyer, and he conceded that those other, not churches themselves, but religious institutions might very well be gravely affected by this.
He answered very candidly and said it is going to be an issue. The question, the questions there are a number of them, but the questions that are going to be front and center are the tax-exempt status of religious institutions, universities, churches themselves, charities. There will be questions about accreditation of colleges. There'll be questions about the ability of governments to contract with these organizations. You've already seen a lot of these questions where Catholic Charities has been booted out of the business of adoption in a lot of states.
When you talk about the accreditation of colleges, because that's one area in which, there's a lot of schools in this country that are Catholic schools, and they affirmatively teach that marriage is between a man and a woman. So, who enforces that? The Department of Education?
Well, no, it's actually delegated to these private accreditation boards. And these private accreditation boards, which are made up of university faculty and administrators. And they're setting the standards. They set the standards. And if you look at the example of Gordon College in Massachusetts, they are coming down hard on Christian universities that teach counter to what the Supreme Court has dictated.
So what is a Catholic university or a Catholic school now to do? They can no longer teach that marriage is between a man and a woman? They may not utter those words lest they risk their tax-exempt status?
Look, that is the fundamental conflict here. And the conflict is between the religious identity of these organizations and their ability to work within our federal system of education. Wow. and our tax system. And there is a real issue here. I want to take you back just 10 years ago when Justice Kennedy said that the homosexual sodomy case had nothing to do with gay marriage, and Justice Scalia said, don't believe it for a minute. That's exactly what's going on here. Justice Kennedy, again, gave lip service to the notion of religious rights, but there's every reason to doubt it.
Understood. Shannen, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Megyn.
Well, my next